All right, we're back again another week with my friends, the Comic Book Trap House, coming at you live. Yeah, we here, baby. We here. We're not fucking around.
Nice.
Trap House
Come on,
back,
man.
baby.
That's okay. That's good.
How you gonna have the mask, bro? Not even distribute that out to the proper
It's the
people.
prototype, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is dope.
He stays with every machine, just like Bruce Wayne, to handle any problem.
Over here. This is the golden ticket comic book trap house.
That's hot.
Mouth covering for the anti-COVID lifestyles out there. You know what I'm saying?
No, not for nothing. You could do a T-shirt with that too, with the gold and the black.
That's already happening. That's already happening.
Right.
Absolutely. But
Yes.
T-shirt down here, just so I can have that.
We're back again for your pleasure, man. D Strong.
What's up, man?
My man Super Dave is on vacation to the Himalayas this week.
Yeah.
He's hunting. He's
more
hunting the ever elusive space jackal.
Yeah. Nah, he's
So-
over. But honestly, he's over in same close to that part of town, but he's in Reno right now doing a job.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Handling that BI, getting that paper.
All right. Reno 911 in it.
Hey,
So
right.
this week we welcome my brother from another Vic Vega, Rob Your Bodega. What's going on, man?
what up? Thanks for having me here. Appreciate it. I've been dying to get on here. You already know.
Word.
Yeah, man, you've represented and held down the chat room a lot with us every week, man. But now you stepped behind the scenes, and we're gonna get your insight from this side of the room, brother. That's right.
Word up.
Good looking out for coming through. Let me take this.
Been to the field.
And now you got the link, so I mean, Reddy will probably send you the link every week, bro. If you want to jump
Yeah,
on,
I'm with it. I'm
Oh,
dead.
well,
whatever.
there you go. It seems like you've gotten the official weekly welcome from D Strong right there. You know, it's always home.
man.
Always home with me. So there you go.
I mean, that's how we do it, right? I mean,
Looks
once
like
you're
we
in,
did.
you're in, and you just keep coming whenever you want.
So we've inducted a new
I
member
look
to
forward to it every week.
the fam. I want to put up our drink right now and welcome Vic Vega and ask y'all what y'all got in your cups. I got a little traditional little screwdriver going on here. Just a little
Man, Racy, you fancy, huh?
What you got there, Vic? What is that?
This
Vic
is bourbon barrel ale. So
Nice.
Hold on.
the bourbon.
Nah, you gotta put that up on the screen. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, me neither.
Kentucky
Okay.
Bourbon Barrel Ale.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
8.2%.
Okay.
Oh,
He's going in.
Yeah, it doesn't take many.
And what was that you had down there,
I
D?
just got your standard tall boy,
The tall boy Tecate.
little eagle on there, and then I'd be splashing it with this. Man, I'm getting hooked
Oh,
to this
yeah.
shit.
Sal
Beer
Corleone.
salts and shit, but
And that flavor.
yeah, that flavor. But bro, I got high blood pressure. This shit's like I gotta be easy. I gotta take it easy,
I feel you.
but it's delicious.
Definitely.
Oh man, yeah, that's a real brew right there, man. Many a Tecate summers have gone by. That's good.
Especially down here, you know, that's a popular drink there.
Oh, word. Okay.
That's the official beer of leaving a stripped car on a busy street corner somewhere.
Now, there's a lot of Mexicanos out here, so like,
Oh,
yeah,
word.
out here, you know, that's a big thing. That you'll see cases all over the fucking area.
Yeah,
Like,
it's decently priced too, so you're not gonna break your heart. So,
And it's a good one to make your michelada out of too.
oh yeah,
yeah, it's not bad. It's like it's a good brand for the price. I'll say that.
All right, so that's it for the comic book beer to the beer trap house show. Let's move on to some comic books. What's going on,
I
man?
want a drink.
Word up. Big up, first of all, to everybody in the chat room. My man Justin Rican and his comics.
oh, just
That's
freaking
my
stuff, bro.
Great dude. Lyric Magic Moments.
Ricky Salute.
Welcome.
There's magic.
Word up. We here, man. About to get it in for another week. We got new books. I'm happy, man. I don't know if you noticed it in me, but the shops are back open in New York. This is my first week ever actually being able to hit up a couple of stores since like March. So it's a pretty significant week. People are back in the shops, you know. Not only Midtown Comics that opened back up.
You read it out of my mouth. I had an order online. Every time there was emailing like dollar comic special, 20% on special. I was waiting 2 weeks for my bundle all summer. I mean, all spring, correct.
Yeah. Shit, I had a in-store pickup that I made with Midtown that the notice for me to be able to come pick it up came the day after the mandated shutdown of the city. Like in the second week in March or something like that. So those comics have just been sitting in there trapped for months.
They're backed up because mine should be coming any day now. That was over 2 weeks ago. The last order was pretty quick. I was like, holy shit. So I know with the stores opening back up, they're just getting a whole like overwhelming stock of demand.
Yeah. I wonder like however many people. I mean, I know they stopped distribution, but they probably had a couple of leftover like subscription orders for people who have lists or something inside of certain stores. They're probably getting stacked up. One of the stores that I go to locally here, I saw evidence of that when I was able to peek back in Wednesday. They just had stacks and stacks of pickups that had just been waiting. You know what I mean? So
some people fall back, and a lot of people are like me are just anticipating like it's gonna be like that AC bill in the summer. You know, it's gonna be high. You know. It's just gonna be like a bunch of backed up, but I don't know if the like comics just stopped and they're just gonna go as month per se, like if you know it was just a pause, or if they're just gonna bring all. Let's say we was out for 3 months, right? I'm wondering if they're just gonna bring 3 issues out right away as soon as everything is shipping and pressed again, or is it gonna just be they carry on where they left off?
Yeah, I don't even. I asked some of the comic book shops that I go to what they thought. Same question. They don't know. They're just getting them as they get them, you know. And
3 shops, and they're just like, hey, we got some for last week, this week.
Right. There's different titles, and trickling back out onto the stands bit by bit. I mean, I've seen.
They ain't playing. They out there.
Marvel's back a little bit heavier this week than they have been. DC was back before them. Yep. You got a couple new independents. I've even picked up a book this week from an independent company who I'd never had a book from ever, brand new on the shelf. So yeah, they're coming back. Things are happening again.
Well, I know you was talking about so you finally get to go back to some shops that have been closed for months,
right?
I've been able to go. I live in a state where they don't give a fuck. But I know Vic, you was telling me you moved from the X and you living down south right now, right?
Yeah.
Did they close the shops there or no?
It's funny. A lot of the shops did close, but some of them were really gully. One of them is where in Marietta, where I go to, Titan Comics. I've been having a subscription with them for several years, and they have game nights that people depend on. So what they did, they just followed the safety protocols, wore masks, and distanced the tables, and they kept that shit open. So you could do comics, but you could dig in that bin and do your thing.
Right. See, that's dope. Yeah.
So
I was here as well.
Yeah. See, it's the big places like here in LA. We were the ones that were catching like the major shutdowns.
Homo wasn't fucking with y'all. He was like, man, shut that shit.
Yeah. Well, they had that shit.
Super rap city. That was it.
And what's crazy now is that the states that, like the state I don't know I actually live in Utah. I've been here for it's been like 14 years now, but I moved here from LA. But it's a Republican state. They didn't really shut anything down. Mm-hmm. I know Georgia's a Republican state as well, probably predominantly Republican, I would say. And I know that governor was fighting to shut anything down for a long time.
It's funny. We had a big break. Like honestly, me and my girl, we was doing all kinds of fun shit like outdoors.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot. Like we would order food and go to a park and eat alone and stuff like that. But
I mean, you got to get out. You can't let it just shut you down.
Yeah, it goes mountain.
At the same time.
I guess what I was going to get at now is that where I live now is a hot spot for the COVID right now. That shit is like everybody is getting that shit now.
Right. So because of lackadaisical.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to get at. I know Georgia's numbers are going up too, but I think actually the governor was actually trying to hide numbers, bro. Like, guys, that dude's foul, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We went to Helen, Georgia for a weekend trip. All kinds of people bid, all that. But I stay with my black seed oil, my sea moss, my everyday elderberry. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't even eat meat. Like, I just do a whole bunch of shit to just deflect. Like,
Right.
I haven't felt nothing. I've been around people since this shit started, and I'm running up hills. I'm going to the gym.
Yeah.
Just living my best life. Like, for real.
So.
Yeah, man. You know, just gotta be smart about it. You know.
But if you gotta wear a mask, like they say it's mandatory to step here, I have one on pocket or in the car.
For sure. If y'all want to order those special comic book trap house face masks that you saw me with in the beginning, they're made out of special Saskatchewan seal bindings, covered with filters that are made from 1 million threaded pieces of Asian silkworm. Yeah, there's no way any diseases are getting through there. You know what I'm saying?
Made it out of the hater
Exactly.
The true
so yeah,
knows.
It's dropping next week, man. We're gonna set it off for a special, man. Like $75 each.
Networks too.
Yeah, astronauts don't even have this kind of technology. Man.
So, one use only, also. Right. One use only.
You go in the water with this shit.
Right. Nah, we bullshitting, man. Y'all ready to show some books, man?
Yeah.
Are we here to show some comic books or what?
Yeah.
So
I've had a lot of shit come in.
Books in my hand right now.
I got new comics from this week that came out. I got mail call. I got dollar bin. I got $5 bin.
See, I didn't do the $5 bin. You better than me.
Well, see, that kind of surprised me today. One of the shops that returned, I went back in and he was like, it was good to see you. You know, I was like, yeah, it's really fantastic to see you too, brother. What you got for me? He had about
He's like, man, I got these cheeseburgers, man.
He had 8 brand new untouched $5 bin boxes in the back.
Okay.
It was anything you want in there, $5.
See, the $5 is like a lotto scratch off. The more you pay for your scratch off, the more likely you're better to win. So I feel you on that.
I went right to the $5 bins and didn't even fuck with his dollar bins today. I'll say that for another day. He's back. We good.
All right.
But
yeah, you said they wasn't popping like that.
Before we get into that, I think we should take a look at some of the few new ones that I was able to come up with this week. New Comic Book Day. How about that?
Is it? Yeah. In the city.
That's declared?
The first New Comic Book Day that you could actually walk into a store and cop some books in New York in a
buy some new comics.
Long time. So big up to that. Big up to all the stores that have come back, the Mon Pas and the Burroughs. Go support them. Now they need you more than ever.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Spider's Web. If you're in Yonkers, go to Spider's Web Comics.
Oh, I always go to like the places that got it, from scratch.
Call them right there.
Pops the ground ups, I would say.
That's my new local comic shop right there. Is Spider's Web.
I saw he was getting you in the mail quick.
I saw the interiors too, man. Like
they don't play around, man. I placed my order Wednesday, and the damn comics were at the door Thursday. I was like, wait a minute. It's the Pony Express on the crack. All right, man.
On the bicicleta, fucking going uphill. Fucking
Uber Comics, yes, Uber Comics.
Get ready and shit.
I should start a Uber Comics. Order your shit. I'll bring it to you right now.
Yeah. Get on the scooter.
Yeah, word.
Around town.
All right. This was a nice little quick turnaround because of the delay with Batman 92. I just got those like last week. So this week, here we go right again. Batman number 93.
Nice.
The drop.
Yeah.
Batman been killing it lately. Batman and Joker.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, the designer. I think the designer's identity is revealed in this issue. I haven't read it yet, but that's how they're advertising it. And that whole run since '89, man, has been great. The new arc that Batman has been going with this whole punchline and designer thing. They're doing their thing, loving it. So that's my DC book right now. And that's one of the ones that I ordered from Spider's Web. And as a gracious edition. The great Andrew threw in the variant right there.
Man, that is fire.
Matina, you know Matina as soon as it hits the screen.
That's some straight insanity right there.
Colors popping.
Yeah, the color scheme is nuts.
Whoa.
I like that look of Harley too, just like some grunt, nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Like she has that Joker resentment written all over it.
Mm-hmm. Love that cover right there.
That's fire. DC ain't
playing.
DC got was my covers back.
That was all from DC this week. I think they had another big Joker book that came out this week too.
I got it.
Okay, we'll take a look at that when you coming up. But let's move on to Marvel right quick. I only got a couple from Marvel. One of the two that I'm fucking with. There's a few with Marvel that I'm fucking with, but back again. The Immortal Hulk.
Yes, Immortal Hulk is one of the best fucking. I don't even have that yet.
It's the fucking leader, huh?
Look at the leader. That's one of the best leader covers ever, right there.
Hell yeah, bro. Immortal Hulk been lit.
Look at the vein on that head.
Oh shit! Matter of fact, that's gonna be one of my picks.
I love that cover right there.
Yeah. You got the vein right on the fucking bro. That vein is huge.
I haven't. I think I stopped at number 30, so I got a few to catch up on with Immortal Hulk. It lost me for a little bit there in the late 20s. Started getting a little weird, but I'll get back to it. Let us know in the chat room if you're up on that Immortal Hulk shit. Let us know in the chat room what new comic books you picked up this week. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Batmam 519. I like that name, Batmam.
Yeah, that is dope.
That's dope.
That's my lady right there.
That was a beautiful cover, by the way.
She actually got me some really fire comics lately.
Oh, word.
Actually, she's giving me something.
Oh, just in time too.
Photos off too.
Just in time before I continue on. Let's welcome my brother to the stream. Spider Boy.
Yo, Spider Boy's always late.
How you living, man?
Spider Boy's bye.
Always on time, brother.
Still the neighborhood superhero.
Time is relative. Time doesn't exist on the comic book trap. We in our own vortex of.
That's right.
Yeah, actually, you came in right on time because I'm going through the books that you graciously sent from my new local comic shop, the Spider's Web, in Yonkers.
Spider Boy's always on time.
So swiftly, so swiftly. I just showed them these great ones.
Man, that leader's crazy.
Oh yes,
and of course, the leader cover on that Immortal Hulk, and the last one from Marvel this week, the one everybody, of course, was wanting. Thor 5.
Oh yeah.
He's the Galactic Hero, right?
Lost in the
Black Winter.
Man,
the Black Winter.
What's the storyline?
Isn't that
he was
DC and Marvel?
He's now a herald and shit. Galactus
that's right.
is
That's right.
I heard DC and Marvel supposed to cross over from that storyline. So.
There were little
hints?
Tiny homage hints. I think that was in issue 2.
Yeah.
Where they showed
and Green Lantern and flashes and like Wonder Woman's light just booming.
Yeah, and they kind of alluded toward those characters. That would
have been
a shout out.
Huge game changer, but I guess that's not going to happen.
Well, you never know. Donny Cates, he's a forward-thinking man. That might come to fruition way down the line. Who knows?
Yeah.
All that stuff is worth keeping in the back of your head.
We'll wait.
Yeah. Shit. All right, so that was my Marvel and DC from this week. Let's see some independents. Out of Darkness 2, number 3.
Nice.
All right.
What's the theme for that one?
Out of Darkness is one of my favorite series from Image, and I wasn't too familiar with Chew. I knew the premise of Chew, but they both kind of ended their runs and decided to come back as a mashup comic book between both the series.
Right.
And it was kind of strange because both of their worlds have like nothing to do with one another, and I was like, how the fuck is this going to come together? But it was pretty brilliant how they did it. It's a fun read, man. If you're in the Outer Darkness, there's no need not to continue fucking with it. Great book. A couple brand new #1 titles, independent, that started this week from Behemoth Comics. Something I've never even. I don't know about Behemoth Comics. I think this is the first issue I've gotten from this company. The Osiris Path.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Wow, it has a nice retro layer. I like that.
Yeah. Kind of
wow. That's
surreal looking, future surreal.
Yeah.
It's a sci-fi shit, man.
Definitely. Looking forward to checking that out. Haven't done it yet.
Sci-fi.
Vault Comics, Bleed Them Dry.
That's
This is
dope.
very,
That
very
art is
nice.
nice. That art is really nice.
I'm a sucker for city backdrops on comic covers, man. As soon as I saw this variant, I was like, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, that's nice.
Especially when they can make a leather actually look like a leather. They got it going on.
Yeah,
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ridiculous premise too. Vampire ninjas.
Right. Now I read this one. It was pretty good. You know, I didn't know the premise before I started it, and when I got into it, I was like, okay, here we go, another vampire book. But I like the angle that they're coming. I like the pace of the book. It moves along at a nice rapid flow, but at the same time, there's a lot of world building going on. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I would read issue 2. I'll put it like that.
Right.
All right, so that was my independent and Marvel and DC new comic book pull for the week right there. You know, not a bad look. Thank you. Big up to the Spider's Web. Big up to Midtown Comics. And it was just great being able to walk back into a store physically this week. You know, big up to that.
We got through the storm. We back open. The presses are back open. Let's get the collecting again. Get the storyline again. Get excited.
That's it. Now it's time to get back to reading. What night? Did you did some new comic book shopping this week, Vic?
Did I? Oh my lord!
What about like new releases that like stuff that just dropped this week type stuff?
New releases. It was mostly DC, and as much as I want to get into DC, I'm so far behind that all I do is stick to my subscription from Titan Comics and Smyrna. So all I got is the new Daredevil, Amazing Spider-Man, and Miles Davis. Miles Morales on Spider-Man. Those are the only new ones I got for my subscription because there's no Immortal Hulk yet. There's no new other ones that's that's saved for me. So I started getting curious and looking for independent covers and independent titles. And I actually do have a lot of new ones. One is this new Spider-Woman one right here.
All right, let's take a look at what you got.
Shit.
See, this Vic's first time on the show. He's going back into the files.
The boxes.
So
bring them all with you.
Very simple cover. It's die cut. So
I like that.
Cut out.
That's dope.
I like that die cut shit, man. That's Spider-Woman #1, right?
#1, yes, sir. And then I got a few alternate covers from see, I went to ape shit because I mixed the old with the new. And I spilled something on the shit. Mel Gibson as Wolverine.
Mel Gibson.
That's the party variant.
I had the original die cut one. You know, the yellow one with the 3 slashes. All right, all these are vintage. I don't know. This might be a new one, but it's probably not. I think I grabbed this from a crate. I mean, a bin. It's metallic, so it's shining off of the camera. Right.
Good foiling.
Nice foiling.
But there's just one more new one that I want to show. Besides, I know you guys are hip to these DC Darks right here.
Yeah, now, those have been some amazing covers, man.
These even the art inside is like phenomenal. It's like masterpiece theater in there.
And this is like the Harley that's kind of before she flipped that and went bananas, right?
He was actually investigating this guy, you know, and he killed one of her roommates, which got her obsessed with why she's on that mission. But I'm just gonna pull up one more so I don't hold you guys too much because I was a little thrown off guard just now with the new picks because a lot of my stuff is nostalgic that I picked out.
We often throw curveballs right here on the Comic Book Trap House. So
this is the new one.
Yeah, the death metal. Now, see, that was one that I wanted on my list. I'm gonna have to go back and grab that one. Did you get a chance to read that yet?
I didn't even touch it yet. I'm so like fragile when it comes to reading certain shit. I I take the plastic off all neat. Yo,
but you know fuck it up at all, right?
That's all good, man. That's how you're supposed to do it, brother. But yeah, that's good shit.
That's just a nostalgic one. Remember that?
Oh, of course.
Look up close to see the face.
There's at least 9 of those in every dollar bin across the country.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Shit, I need one.
There's some more, but I want to hold to it because I already put it away category. So like a lot of new stuff is just sitting in these bins right now. Just mixed up.
Man. Where they belong.
All I got was older stuff too. So I mean, if you wanted to show,
I bought a lot of older stuff.
All right, let's get into our dollar bins and all that good stuff. Then I just excited to show some new shit.
I got some new shit.
Okay. Let's move.
You know, my camera quality is fucking. Look at that garbage. I'm sorry.
She was telling us
going through with the top hat grain shit.
Clean your lens, bro. Clean your lens.
You in the Luke Skywalker tree. The tree of darkness.
Exactly. Shit, I got that Batman.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
DC.
That's a great Joker cover, by the way, too. Man.
It is, even though if Tony Daniel, sometimes his characters look a little long. So it's I don't know about that. Rogue Planet.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is that number 2 or is that number 1?
Number 2.
Okay, because I got number 1. I haven't read that yet. I gotta catch up.
It's Cullen Bunn, so I'm gonna assume it's a solid 3.
Right. Exactly.
The guy just does his job and he fucking moves on.
Yeah. That's like seeing a brand new Pete Rock joint on the show. Just get it.
Exactly. It's gonna be good. You got Terminator, Transformers.
Nice.
Oh, that's a dope mix right there.
Optimus is not having this.
Man. I love that cover.
No. That cover is fucking.
Yeah, that's like when they first get to wherever they're going type shit.
Sick bastards. The Clone Wars.
What?
I'll tell you right now, this shit is just as good as the show. 100%. This shit is
get out of here.
My favorite combo. I enjoy myself the entire time. And
that one of those, is that the in the children's section? Because I've seen a different Clone Wars that was with that IDW thing.
Oh yeah, it's Star Wars Adventures. Yeah, the previous Clone Wars is
okay. So that's
something else, but
it's something different.
Yeah, it's a little more kid based, but it starts with the little blue text, the quotes. It's Clone Wars.
Can you enjoy it like if you're not up to speed with the storyline of the movie?
Say that again?
Like, let's say you're not up to speed with all the movie series. Would you be able to still enjoy the comic series?
Yeah, it's very one shot. It's very like anthology style almost.
Right.
Yeah, so anyone can pick it up, read any issue. So when it comes to Green Lantern, they had 10 of these 80th anniversary covers.
Right.
It's ridiculous. But I had to get Ivan Reis because I think Green Lantern, I think Ivan Reis.
Oh, wow.
I think Sinestro, I think Ivan Reis.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
That reminds me of one of those brightest day covers.
I think they said it well in that cover.
Exactly. Shit in the back.
Hell yeah.
Lanterns.
Beautiful.
Those are must grabs, I think, to a certain degree, the 80th anniversary ones.
Yeah, because anyone can read those. You can get on it. You get like 5 stories you never heard before. It's fantastic shit.
Oh, okay.
This actually isn't bad, man. I like this Harley Quinn shit and Birds of Prey.
That's dope. I like that. Like it looks like it pulled up.
Hell yeah.
Do some real messed up shit.
Exactly.
Turn it around so you can see the different. No, I mean, like rotate it. I mean,
I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah.
What want me to do here?
Just looking at the characters, bro, how they're drawn. Yeah, that's really dope, bro. That's really dope.
That'd be a dope show intro.
All right.
That cartoon is nuts. That cartoon is
shit.
And the last, but never ever the least, the Creeps.
Oh wow!
The Creeps always.
Okay.
That looks like it's painted.
That's the magazine joint you've been bringing.
Yeah.
I gotta start reading that too.
The
I
Creeps
see
Never
why you
Fails.
like it because now I start looking at more nostalgic stuff. Like I'm curious, you know. Sometimes like it just gives you a darker depth and some of the more.
It is, man. It's that classic black and white shit. It's that.
It gives you a
Comics.
grimmer reality of the theme of the story.
It's got that Bela Lugosi look in the back too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that fucking hell yeah. That shit. And then I had a hardcover, Hardcorps, Old School Valiant.
I remember that.
Yeah, hardcore. I've never read that, but that's another book that I see frequently in the bins, man. And I
Me too.
Yo, let me tell you. I'll tell you something right now. If you see it, get it because anyone who's watching, all of you guys, if there's any comic book company that was ahead of its time in terms of storytelling, like legit story ass telling, Valiant Comics, fucking 100%.
I just started collecting. I got some blood-shots. I got
Drop
some
jewels right there. Pay attention to the man. Not lying.
That's me, man. That's on me.
Beautiful haul, brother.
No,
You know, and it's always unique. Andrew always has, books off the beaten path that we would love to see, man, and that's dope.
Yeah, I like the unexpected shit. You know?
I love my capes, man. Even my superheroes are weird. I love Aquaman, fucking Sinestro, goddamn Shazam. You know, I like Batman, but it's fucking Batman. I suppose
Your Avengers would be some real shit, huh?
Yo, I love
like comic book Avengers. Yo, we crazy motherfuckers on there.
Two of my submissions or whatever I show you today ain't gonna work because I low-key just spilled my beer on two of them just now. And they were the only two that didn't have plastic.
Wait, rewind. What happened?
No.
What happened?
Two comics that go up today are the only ones that ain't have plastic in the bunch that my beer just spilled on. It was these two logos.
Oh, damn. I'll pray for him, baby. I'll pray for him. We got a little Vader
They're
for you.
ruffled on top. I'm just gonna have to just
Throw them in the microwave, man. Put them up under your car tire and drive over and let it and press it on the driveway.
I know my girl watching, shaking her head like this, motherfucker.
You want over comics over there? Yeah.
Put a board over it.
I only got the older ones, like Vic was saying. I gotta get a list from all of y'all on what to get new because I don't know right now. I don't.
Hey, what you like? Kind of like.
I see a lot of different. I would buy too much. That's the problem because I like all that shit. I need to know.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I had to narrow my shit down like that too after a while because I was buying every fucking thing and loving it all, but I was like, I don't need to be buying this shit. I can read it all.
Have you guys read The Plunge yet? The Plunge? Like, dark.
I'll check that one out. That one's
really dark. I just started on it. I'm enjoying it. No superhero shit. It's just a murderous, really deep sea, ancient, evil shit going on in there.
Fantastic, bro. That's the kind of video games I play. So, but yo,
let's see what you got to do.
So I'm going to show you my old. I ended up, I came out of there okay.
Okay, nice stack.
But man, so I dug in like you were saying. You said the dollars, and the $5, right? Bins. Yeah. I did the same thing.
Okay.
But the spot that at Dr. Volt's, they had so that right now they've got till the end of the month, they've got 50% off all $2 back issues. So it's basically $1, and then they got 20% off everything else that's a back issue. So $5 boxes are 20% off.
Dope.
Okay. So I'll show you my $2 grabs. And I got a couple keys too, which was cool. But yeah, man, I found these Captain Marvels, right?
Okay.
And what was crazy was it was in the $5 bin, but it didn't have a sticker on it. So I told dude, I said, "Hey man, there's no sticker." And he said, "Oh, if there's no sticker, it's $2. $2." Nice. I was like, "Oh, okay, beautiful." I think they might have fucked up, but and I haven't even opened them. Like Vic was saying, he doesn't want to dig in there and fuck with them. I don't want to fuck with this either. I don't need to read it. I just want to leave it alone because it's old. It's just from 1960 something. It's like 1960 something. So, first appearance of Cheetah.
Oh, okay.
Captain Marvel used to be the man before the
woman. Yeah, show that cover up close, man. That shit looks crazy right there. Like that. Looks like you got
fentanyl almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, or Galactus. Or something. What the fruit? Who is
I
that?
wonder what can the cheetahs do?
Sentinel, is that? It's not a Sentinel.
The fucking Sentinel, yeah.
But
Master Mold.
and then this other one with him and Ronan the Accuser.
Oh yeah, Ronan is he did a good appearance on the movie.
Yeah. But
Dope.
so yeah, that one, all a buck. And
Are they
then,
back to back as far as like in numerical?
some of them are, except for this last one. Yeah, those three were in order. That was
I have an OCD for that shit. When I see back to
47
back,
to
I gotta
49.
get those.
Yeah, that was 47 to 49. And
Right.
then this one it was a key as well, bro.
Oh, I would have opened
Crazy cover.
No, I don't want to. I don't
Oh
want
shit!
That's the clash
Look
right
at
there.
this
Here, man. All the other cool kids do it.
I want to see the shit that they're talking on the cover, right? What are they
Yo,
saying?
for real, have at
Yeah.
me.
But yeah, this one is this was a key as well. Classic matchup.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
But,
today dies the sun. That's fucking sick.
Yeah. And then I found these king size Peter Parker annuals,
Oh,
and this is the first appearance of Rapier.
Nice.
First appearance of Rapier is what this was.
The rapier.
Rapier.
Never.
Crazy. Ass.
Crazy.
He's some Zorro. He's like
You know they
Zorro.
want to take that eye out of there.
Zorro's little cousin.
Right. The raper.
Zorro's little cousin, little Rapier.
Disclaimer.
He's dressed more like the Raper.
It looks like
Dude, that outfit's ridiculous, dude.
but,
He went up in Craven's closet, jacked that shit.
Not even Baron Zemo looks as dumb.
right.
And his costume's kind of dumb.
I got another Peter Parker the Spectacular annual, and this is actually the Ben Parker origin story.
Nice.
The real one? Like when before he
It says before he was been married, Ben Parker and
Oh,
made
right.
another man, a
I never
criminal,
even knew that.
and now he's coming to get her back. I guess.
Yeah. The old granny uncle,
Yeah. Gangster ex-boyfriend is like,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, what?
That's dope. I never knew that for real.
And May was a hood rat, unfortunately.
Word. Aunt May was bagging up fucking crack.
Yo, that guy, Doc Ock.
Giving the boys
Picking up money, extorting,
Word.
Making wheat
Okay.
cakes.
smacking dudes with the back of the gun.
yeah.
Wise guy, eh?
She was over there sliding the thing back in the door, like.
Word.
But
Yo, I think somebody needs to make a hardcore Aunt May
Aunt
prequel.
May, in the older years, which
May was a rider.
all right. So we got I found,
May.
and then I'll finish it up with some foilies I found. I got this Punisher Suicide Run
Yeah, I showed that last week.
in
That-
boss,
Beautiful.
boss foilie. That was kind of cool.
That is wicked.
Boss.
And then
That
this
shadow.
one, I'm gonna take out of the cover because you got to see it, but I don't want to do it. But this fucking one right here,
Pretty gentle.
it's got dents, right? Like you see the Batman, you see where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
dented
Yeah.
on the boss. It got dented.
That's all right.
But yeah, it's this one right here, right? And this is the key as well because it's the new
Ooh, Adriel.
Die cut flavor.
That shit is so good.
it's
Man.
the new suit or whatever.
That's
yeah.
when he got the revenge for Batman getting his back swooped, right?
You
Yeah,
got,
Azrael.
you got
Yeah.
Bane over there holding Robin upside down.
Ooh.
Got it yoked up.
Yeah.
That's a boy.
Oh.
But yeah, bro, I was like, oh, okay. This is not now this this was actually in the $5 bin, bro. And I don't know if I paid too much for it, but
Nah, that's
it's
a
super
good
clean, bro. The edges,
It's clean. It's beautiful. You didn't pay too much at all.
except for them dents, that was it. But
beautiful, man.
Pressable defects.
That color says the whole story damn near.
right, but 20% off on that one. But and then I got this one right here. This was $5 bin as well. I'm not gonna take it out, but it's that gold foilie with the
That, oh my
That
gosh.
is
Oh, yeah.
fantastic $5 dinner right there, bro.
Venom.
What number is that again? That's number 350.
It's
Something
too
350.
shiny for you to see.
335.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how the webs The web's blitzing in and out, bro. It's just
I used to love those holographic like foil covers.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
and that's it. That's what I got. So,
Good stuff. Good stuff for real.
Fantastic, dog. $5 bidders.
Fact.
You know, I mean, you can't go wrong. Like I was telling you before, my shop opened up today that I haven't seen since March. I walked in and lo and behold, he had 8 $5 bin boxes in the back waiting for me. Like, they're all yours. Go in.
right.
It was like, you know,
Wow.
it was like the light, you know, part.
It
was like,
Dios mío.
on your market.
You're in violins.
I grabbed a few $5
Ladies crying. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let's see what we came up with out of the $5
Can't be
bin.
like this.
Another one to go with that Punisher that I showed last week that D just showed right now with that red foily. Look at that gold foily.
Okay, so are there a lot of foilies for that suicide run? Then?
Apparently so.
All right. I gotta get on it.
Wasn't aware of that.
Nice.
Grabbed it. Had to have it. Another nice $5 one that I found today. I had this one, but it was so beat up and water damaged, I threw it away. Like years ago. Batman. The movie.
Oh shit.
And you know with Michael Keaton with that new movie, bro, with the you already know, right?
I was happy to find this today. You know what I'm saying? Not only there were a couple that I found today that I had in my youth that I had to replace, and I was able to replace them today. This is one of them.
He's getting ready. He's getting ready to be the What was that twist to it? The Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
well, in the Flash, the Flash movie, where they're going all into different.
Batman 616.
He agreed. So, he agreed to be the Batman or some shit. Right?
Yeah, the Batman from his movie is coming back as a but I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna go for him. I wouldn't be surprised if all the Batmans show up in that shit.
Right.
I want George Clooney.
That would kill it.
Right?
That would kill it.
Right?
That would kill it.
Who was that other dude that played him in one of them? There was one cat that played him in one.
Val
Kilmer?
Oh, there was even another cat.
No, you talking about the dude who's in Casino?
Yeah. There was one Batman movie. Some other not random, but some other dude played him in one role.
What's his name? That actor. He was in Casino. I forgot his name.
Let us know in the chat room. Not Val Kilmer polarity. The bigger polarity in the chat room too. Big up.
Big polarity.
As we continue on.
No, he's right. Val Kilmer.
I'm not thinking about Val Kilmer. There's somebody else.
Adam West. Who the fuck you talking about?
There's another.
No, that's it.
There's another.
Really?
Yeah, Clooney, Kilmer, Keaton. Yeah, they all got the same last. It's like Clooney, Kilmer, Keaton.
Keep going.
Christian Bale.
All right.
Affleck.
Spawn number 55.
Oh, nobody wants to say his name. That's why. I got me a Spawn today. Damn.
Yeah, what is that? What issue was that?
Number 55.
Man, y'all make me jealous, man. Y'all making me real jealous right there.
And this is a little key too. I can't remember exactly what's key about this, but
that's what's great about the Spawn. You're gonna get keys all the way through.
I found out about that after the fact because this is a cover by for me. Look at that shit. That cover
for sure. Shoot, motherfuckers, that
is that a McFarlane?
They all are.
Is that Capullo too? That might be Capullo.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck which one does it, Dan. They both just amazing. I think it's a Capullo. I don't know, whatever it is. It's fantastic.
About to make me a screwdriver. I'll be right back.
It's fantastic. Hey, we're both drinking screwdrivers. All right. X-Men number 245.
Ooh, that's a favorite damn X-Men right there.
Hell yeah.
This is one of those weird issues that's got Star Wars characters, DC people in it.
Really? What the fuck?
Is it like what if something would have happened type shit?
It's a weird issue that they kind of did sort of a parody type of thing with this. I'm gonna let y'all know right now what it is. Because
more competitions. You guys are too good.
The deal with this one is it's okay. It's a parody issue of DC's Invasion limited series that came out back in the day. It's a cameo appearance of Chewbacca, Yoda, Jabba the Hutt, Boba Fett, E.T., Alf, and there's even a panel in here where Jean Grey appears in full frontal nudity. I'll just leave it at that.
Somebody was eating shrooms when they wrote that issue. Clearly.
Yeah.
It's not a bad issue to have. All right.
I'm not complaining against that because I would love to read that shit.
$5. Second appearance of Carnage. Number 262. 362, sorry. This is
the new Venom movie.
Second print of the second appearance of Carnage. This is the silver background second print of 362.
Nice.
You know how to pick them, bro. You know that Venom movie's coming out with Carnage.
Absolutely.
Found that. I still haven't tried it.
The biggest one I found today for $5, he gave it to me. He told me that it was definitely a steal for $5, but it was a little beat up. But the thing is, I press comics. The only bad thing about this was a bad condition staple and a pretty wrinkled cover that I could press out all of these wrinkles without no problem. Punisher number 1.
Say word.
Oh shit! Hey,
nice.
Yo, did you see the what if?
That's way worth it.
The same cover, like they did a Spider-Man. Like what if?
It's the newsstand edition. The direct edition is a little bit more valuable, but I don't care. You can see in the light. You can see some of the. You can see the creases in the light there.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, after 10 hours in the press, it's gonna look like a baby's tiny ass.
Wow.
So if I put the Batman in the press, will it take out that? Will it take those dents out or no?
What's that now?
If I put that the metallic Batman in there, would it take the dents out of the lettering or no?
Well, now see, one thing that I don't know about is like the embossed. It's got embossing on it, doesn't it? That cover?
Not where the dent is. Yeah, there might be embossing.
But if there's any embossing, you don't want to.
Yeah, there is.
Dijo Polarity, what up, man?
You don't want to press embossed covers. As far as I've never wanted to do that. That's something I haven't tested yet. But
yeah, because it's like plastic in there. It's such high heat. That's being pressed onto the comic for 10 hours straight.
And plus, you don't want to flatten out your embossed stuff. You know what I mean?
Then it's just regular boss.
Yeah.
That's for a specialist.
B-boss.
It's just B-boss.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my $5 bidders, man. I got so much shit to show. Like I said, we came back this week. We're moving on, man. We got a lot of show to get in before we leave, but let's keep going, man. What else y'all working with?
I think Spider Boy next, man. I see he got some shit on deck.
Let's do it.
Shit. I don't think I have much because I didn't get really anything else. Besides, I was able to find these little things. I don't have all of them on me, but there are these tiny Justice League comics that came inside cereal boxes. I was actually able to find one of them. And that's it's a tiny little fucking thing, you know. I didn't know they were cereal no more. And it's 4 of them that are out there somewhere. Yeah, that's the only thing I really found. Like, about comics.
Yo, speaking of that, real quick, I forgot to show you this. Inside the Batman, right? They had these little postcards, bro, that you could tear out.
Oh
shit!
It's good to found that still intact.
Yeah, bro, but
that's very good.
Not just one. There's one more.
That's temptation. They try to make your book valueless.
Nice.
Shit.
Very nice.
So yeah, now it's going back into plastic, never to be out.
Collector don't touch those cards.
If you find those,
the free digital comic pill, I don't even touch that.
If you find those in the dollar bins, the comic books that's got old tattoos or old coupons and shit like that still intact on the inside, grab it. You know what I'm saying? Because that definitely ups certain value. Luckily, out of the 2 copies of my first appearance of Hobgoblin that I had, that Amazing Spider-Man 238, one of them still has the tattoos, the free tattoos inside.
The water-based tattoos, woman.
Yeah, man. So that's
I bought a vintage comic, and then when I brought it home, I realized the coupon was cut out at the back of the yellow paper. Right. I'm gonna go through a quick dig.
Yo, big up to the chat room. I want to say shouts out to the Dragon Ball Talk. Thanks for joining us again, brother. Good to see you again. Melcorn, the General.
Melcorn, that's my guy. Salute the Hunt Gang.
Salute. Big up, man. Thank y'all for coming through Trap House.
Ma'am, I love you. That's my lady right there, showing us support as always, 24/7, every day, all day.
For sure, for sure. Vic, show us what you got, Vic. Come on now.
Show us what you got. Show us what you got.
This little orgy. So I stumbled upon cable number 1. And we were familiar with that artist who did Punisher Warzone number 1.
Crazy.
He's just good for doing those books. And then on the opposite, I found this at the same day, which is his clone, Strife.
Oh, dope.
Oh, shit.
And that's like a metallic cover, but it wasn't like metallic. You know, it was just silver ink. And this line I came across, it's probably long forgotten about, but it's a Wolverine versus Hulk with the artist that used to do Judge Dredd and Batman.
Look at Hulk, bro. That shit his head is like a
that's an overgrown Hulk. That shit is sick. That's a real look at Hulk, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a Hulk smash right there. That's
for real.
He's fucking shit up right there, bro.
So that was like something I could not help but to pick up because they were all of them, you know, just in one set, and I was like, hey, I'm getting it. And then we go to the Fight Club. Something that reeled it to me because it looked like a water painting to me, and I was drawn by it. The movie itself, you know, gave me a insight like this was a comic, you know, before it was a movie.
Right.
You know, a lot of people don't know that. And then around, you know, Image just keeps coming with it, man. They keep putting me on to Image, and I always thought Image was like Liefeld and Jim Lee, and now the stories are just, whew. So you saw this earlier, the metallic Superman new Nemesis. I don't even want to waste your time, you know, flipping it, but these are some of the archives I picked up.
America,
nice.
Man, no, those are some nice covers right there.
Nice,
I got these out of town while me and my lady was in Helen, Georgia. And
now, are these from a dollar bin, or where'd you what kind of?
We were in Helen, Georgia, and then we went somewhere else, and we would go to souvenir shops that had ancient like bins that someone just gave off, and find all kind of vintage shit. This dude right here, right now. I'm sorry. This dude right here in white, that's holding Hulk.
Yeah,
I'm not used to the camera shit.
That window,
Immortal Hulk recent one. If anybody's reading Immortal Hulk. He was just an adversary recently that got brought back, you know, to try to fuck with the girl with his hypnotism spell. And
isn't that Wendigo or something? What's his name?
Yeah, he does the children's show shit.
Bro, what is
like everybody that like he's a child show, you know, mascot or some shit. Hulk smashed his ass because Hulk was believing that Hulk was the villain.
What comic is that on the flip side?
The Immortal Hulk.
Yo,
Vic,
what comic is on the flip side of that one that you just showed? Real quick.
My bad. Oh wait, hold on. These classic ones.
Yeah.
All right, we got. You know, they were all Captain America and Red Skull.
Okay, so that one, the Cap and Falcon,
and then Fantastic Four.
No, I was telling you that Cap and Falcon. I don't know if you're collecting them, but the spot I go to had at least 5 or 6 of those, bro.
Yo, see how much they are.
So I don't know if you want them, but yeah, I'll let you know.
See what they talking about.
All right.
This is a series I had bought for my son before I even got back into comics recently.
That's the 3D lenticular shit.
Yeah, it turns to Swamp Thing to the future version, and then you got the Teen Titans and the apocalyptic version of them.
Sick.
So this is all 50 Futures End. I also have the Wonder Woman Superman lineup. You guys already saw the Mel Gibson joint.
Yeah, that's just classic.
Dollhouse, which is another
like fucking
issue. This one was disturbing to me. It looks like real dolls. Like it's crazy.
I got it.
I was feeling that book is before I hold up too much time because I went digging so hard this week. This is my final one just to chill. Which Reddy C saw, I think, on the Midtown Comic selection. That looks like a virtual doll.
Yeah, that's that fucking sub variant for ROM #1 IDW when they took over the property. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
So those are my picks for the week because I
beautiful.
Heavy digging.
Beautiful.
Good finds, brother.
Yeah, it's good shit. And to let you know, Fight Club though was a book first, and then he made it a comic book. He didn't want to write into the book, so that comic book you have is the real Fight Club Part 2. It's not like a fake one. It's like an actual. The guy who created Fight Club wrote that book.
There you go.
Yeah. That's good shit.
I feel special.
Yo, real quick, I'll throw in an odd one. Throw in a little odd find.
What you got there?
I'll find Star Trek: The Next Generation meets X-Men.
Yo, you know what? I got a Star Trek with X-Men book, but I don't think it's the next. Is it the same one? I don't have that one.
They got the mixed symbol.
Sick.
What I find weird about this comic book is that on the back it has Wolverine's claw fighting Worf, but that's Bone Claw Wolverine. It's not adamantium.
Yeah. So at that time frame, he lost his adamantium.
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting. This book is part of a 2-part story where a comic book, and then you got to read a novel after this.
That's dope.
It's crazy.
That's dope. I love that mashup, man.
Weird ass comic book.
That could go a long way.
Mashup.
Good.
Yeah.
You can put the alien technology.
I'm not fucking around this week, man.
There we go. Where you go? Yeah, the only new stuff I got was for the battle. That's the only new
All right.
stuff.
You know,
I know I'm not winning this battle, but I'm gonna hang in there. I'm gonna hang on to the rule.
And the battle. I'll refresh everybody's memory. It's best indie horror.
yeah.
Right.
This
It was
week's
supposed to
cover
be-
combat best indie, bloodiest, goriest.
Glorious. Yeah, that's what initially.
My idea, and I wasn't even
I
ready for
didn't
it.
find shit, but I got some covers, but I didn't find no blood and gore. So
I did blood.
Let me show you a little bit.
Look at Milcorn salute.
Blood, gore, death.
Yes.
I got some evisceration on my shit.
Headings,
I think
Blood
Spider-Boy might have some shit.
bloody battle.
I think so too.
I already have a feeling that we really see Spider-Boy head to head. I'll be right back.
Oh man, it's gonna be bloody tonight, man, and that's why we got bloody as the title.
Yo,
You know what? I'm gonna set it off because I think I got the weakest.
Are we gonna?
No, we're still doing it. What are we showing now? Ready?
No, I think we should set it off. I mean, of course, I got a couple more to show, but there's next week.
All right.
yo,
There's next week.
did Vic Vega rob that bodega and kill that guy? Whose face is that, bro? Whose face is that? They went and
He
killed
looks
that
like
man.
an old Italian man that
What the fuck is that?
drinks a lot. He drinks a lot of wine.
He looks like the old dude from the Adam Sandler animated movie.
Yeah.
They shaving off people's faces. I showed this to Spider-Boy earlier today in WhatsApp. Something that I told y'all that I had those books that were held up at Midtown Comics since March that I couldn't go and get. This is one of them that came through. I thought was pretty special. I forgot I even ordered. This is I paid $7 for this, and it's already going for an excess of
Salute
50.
now. Yeah. Wow.
That's that dude, right? The God Killer.
God of Thunder. This is the variant for issue number 5. That's Gore the God Butcher on the cover.
Yeah, the God Butcher.
Who's
Sick.
drawing that, bro?
I can't stand his ass.
It's a ridiculous cover right there.
It
Yeah,
is
Whoever drew that, the face looks very like a Kirby monster.
Right.
That shit,
Right. The attitude.
100%. The wide mouth, the chin.
101.
That was a great find that I was.
That comic cat. Sorry.
So,
Yo, ready? That's a nice ass shirt. Ready? Oh my god, that shit's shining.
oh man, you know,
Your shirt is bedazzled.
Was that
It's
3D?
it's a little bedazzled there.
Oh shit! Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's
C knows how to make shirts, man. C knows how to make shirts. I see him do it.
Wow.
If y'all old school, y'all know Public Enemy, y'all know Black Panther too. You know, it all comes together in the Trap House. It all comes together.
Creating that stuff. Ready
We'll
to
be
see-
relaunching the retail store real soon. So get ready.
Man, shout out to the food stamp shirt too that Vic's
Yeah,
rocking.
let's take a
Yo,
look.
that shirt.
I had to, man. I had to.
We had food stamps on the
Shout
show a
out
couple
to
weeks
that. I know
Rio Palante, respect.
Keep flourishing. I hope y'all get back on it. I hope there's a whole bunch of issues up ahead that we call buying toys.
Word up, man. Big up to that brother. So, all right, man. You know, I really, you know, I think y'all are some good people, man. Y'all my brothers, you know, and love y'all and all that shit,
like,
man. But,
get some.
truthfully, I got something against y'all, and I'm about to pull out the knives.
Fucking shit.
Truthfully, man, I'm, you know, it's time for all the respect to go out the window.
It's Indy.
All right.
Stay right
You know
there.
why? Because it's time.
Hadouken!
Motherfucker, come and combat in your face.
All right.
That's it. Respect is over. The time is here. We about to get it in. Cover combat. For all of y'all who are brand new to the channel, this is where we have 3 rounds of a certain theme of a cover that we go hard for every week. All right, now we started it off like with best Spider-Man cover. We went to different little subjects like best big titty covers, biggest gun on a cover, shit like that. This week, bloodiest, goriest, independent cover. We broke that down. We're not just randomizing anything that you can pick out, blood and gore, but has to be an independent comic company, meaning something other than Marvel or DC.
Can it be variant and image?
It can be anything other than Marvel or DC.
Any independent.
All right, so I'm ready for the smoke. Okay.
All right.
I ain't gonna win, but I'm ready for the
I can guarantee you my shit is weak.
I'm gonna win.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Who set it off last week? I think I said it.
You know what? Let me set it off with probably the weakest cover.
That's right, because last week you only had 1 book, so we went the last round.
This is probably the weakest cover of this whole
thing. Let's go ahead.
But
we're gonna get D-Strong set it.
Why I got it was because when I went to, are we doing the round 1? I'm sorry.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm
Are you ready for the fight?
Yeah, we round 1.
It's like, come get some. No, yeah.
Round 1, fight.
All right, so when I went to the comic book shop that I go to, I tell them they know about our battles, right? So I go in there and I'm like, yeah, this week we're doing independent horror gore. And the first thing he said was, man, you're in the wrong shop. I was like, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
So that's already not a good look. Yeah. So I started looking. He said, this is all I can tell you. These are kind of cool stories, but, you know, just go ahead and look through the covers. So what he told me about this story was, anyway, this is some shit called The Ice Cream Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ice
yes.
Cream Man, great show. Great book from what I hear.
Is it good?
Because it looks.
He was telling me, I mean, look at all this.
Yeah, you can see there's a lot of sick
going
shit on there.
But what it is this guy right here is like a demonic entity, and wherever he goes, shit just gets fucked up, and there's all these different stories, and all these characters represent different stories in the book.
That sounds dope, really though.
So, yeah, I want to read it. I'm going to start reading it, but it's a collection of different stories.
My homie, I got a good homie of mine, Nas Pacino. He's a big fan of that book right there.
Word? Okay. So yeah, I couldn't find the gore. You know, I could find like bleeding eyes, but that's fuck all.
Yeah, but the fact that makes me want to read that because it seems creepy as hell.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of ghost stories or you know, supernatural stories. That guy's
read that though. Like that was good.
Yo, yeah, fucking Reddy, you didn't make a mistake there when you said it's a good show. That comic book is a good show.
Is it?
That shit is like a real good. I read it. I'm like, I feel like I'm watching TV.
From what I've heard,
you know, okay,
Castle Rock, where the guy goes around and bad things happen, like that Castle Rock.
Bad things happen, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, oh shit, fucking back.
Stephen King.
You know,
it's one of those books that I regret seeing the first issue on the shelf and just walking right by that day. You know?
Live DJ Polarity.
It happens. It happens.
Batman 519, Melquan, people in the room.
Let us know what you think about the first round of Cover Combat. Let us know what you think about D Strong cover right there. Coming out with the initial bomb dropping. Oh man, we're not stopping. We might as well keep it going on the counterclocking. Spider Boy, are you ready?
I am.
Round 1. Fight.
It's time. So this one, I'm gonna start off with. Look, I got a little bit of everything, but I'm gonna start off with a little bit of blood, a little bit of spirit. Put a little cheer in the air, huh?
Okay.
Nice little evil Santa Claus creeps.
Oh, yeah.
Got the bloody axe dripping.
Oh yeah.
It's a silent night. It's a deadly night coming to you.
That's bloody.
Time is here.
And those are really
Oh my God! Yo.
Everywhere.
yeah, that's pretty twisted.
Yo, I love that shit. Yo, that's me.
I think it like Spider got it tonight because when it comes to like creep shit, he had that whole title already like
Right.
in the bud. You know?
Oh, that shit. I didn't. Oh, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't even buy this shit. I'm in my box. I was like, you know what? I got some bloody shit in the box because I always got bloody shit in the box.
The comic book trap house. We used to run in the streets. Believe it.
Yo, who writes the series? What year did it come out?
Oh, it came out maybe 2 years ago.
Oh Lord.
2-3 years ago.
What was that, Vic?
Rich Sala is the editor.
Oh,
okay.
And he hires people from the Warren era of comic books, the old Vaporella era.
Wow.
And he writes most of the stories. He tries to get either artists who are older, or if you draw in that old Barry Windsor Smith kind of like style, that Conan style, the old horror style.
dope.
Why not to go to the people who know where it's at? You know what I mean?
Oh, most definitely. It's a real indie. Like you can only kind of buy the book from the guy's site. He doesn't reprint issues. Once it's out there, that's it. It's gone.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I had a feeling like I gotta go before C because I already know he's gonna butcher us. So he came ready for this shit. I know he did. Red DC. All right, I'm gonna start with this one because I got 4 in my lap, and the other ones don't count. So y'all ready?
Let's get it.
Round 1. Fight.
Vic Vega's first entry in the Cover Combat.
Nice. What is that, bro?
What do we got here?
Is that Sigourney Weaver bondage?
I don't even know what to say.
Is she bleeding from her mouth? What's that coming out of her?
What is that shit? What's up
Does
with
she
her
have-
legs? Are they backwards?
Does she have a left eye?
I just want this shit to great.
He's bagging his comic.
You got no nubs.
I got a lot of questions about this cover.
Hey, yo, for real, this is kind of crazy.
I'm feeling
What is the
this.
title of that? Ready, go down?
What's this? What is this?
Industrial Gothic by DC Vertigo, written by Ted McGeever, colored by Ted McGeever, and also drawn in ink by Ted McGeever. He did the whole goddamn thing
Oh
himself.
shit. Okay.
Industrial Gothic. Okay.
He's a real thick fuck.
Yeah, that's hot, bro.
He took all her limbs off with a bloody mouth.
Man,
I like that, dog. That's gore.
that
You
is
know?
Well, that's my shot because I know Ray see about to
Clean gore, but it's gore.
that's some scary shit.
You know,
I went to see what he got.
those
Back.
wounds have been quite cauterized pretty well. You know.
Yeah, but I think as us men, it's hard for us to speak on this cover. It's like, hey, what do you? Whoa, hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to have that book in my collection. I ain't gonna lie. I
It's
love
sick
that.
one.
Yeah.
That's a sick one.
Great cover.
Yo, she can't do nothing with herself. She can't even defend herself. That's some creepy shit.
I'm looking out for that one.
Woo. Yeah.
Let us know in the chat room what y'all think about Vic Vega's
Thought that was dope.
first bodega robbing entry in the Cover Combat. He robbed that out of a bodega in your local neighborhood today to
It
bring
probably
you.
was that spider, that Santa Claus bitch, that Spider Boy I had on a cover that did that to her.
Yo, he came in the house. Came through.
Yeah.
Right? Oh man, we're not playing, man. Cover Combat.
Medicrica.
Out. All right, let me go ahead and Set it off.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. Oh,
So are you ready?
I'm ready for round one.
Mm.
All right, this is an independent comic that came out last year. I'm feeling the gore. Gut Ghost.
Ooh, look at that ground beef.
Oh, shit. Oh, the
Look
gore.
at that impossible
Look at
bird out his goddamn stomach.
That should look like big league chew.
Jesus.
He's got
I
all of
think the author, whoever drew that and wrote that, really does that shit.
He's pouring it out for you. Enzo Garza. He's the writer and artist.
Yeah.
I noticed some of the best artists are coming internationally now, like, or am I saying it backwards? Like from other countries.
Right.
Gut Ghost,
Oh,
man.
definitely.
Yeah.
This was a pretty popular thing when it first came out. It caught a little hype. People were
Was that Image? Image comic or
Scout Comics. Big up to Scout Comics. Right there.
Yeah.
They're just like a gold mine for options, storylines, and shit like that too. So, Gut Ghost, great book.
Yes.
Had to put that out there, right there.
That's what I love.
Would you follow up with the series? How do you feel about the storyline?
Round one. I haven't started reading it yet. I haven't started reading it.
I didn't read what I just showed just now, but I know I'm gonna read it because
I mean, come on. We collect thousands of books. I got like 7,000 comics in my collection.
Exactly.
I read a lot, and some of them got to get to. And that's one of them.
Facts.
Round one was bloody. We came out hard, man. We got intestines all over the floor, limbs.
Drop your opinion. Whichever cover was your favorite. We had some 4 bombers just now.
Yeah, let us know in the chat room who y'all think rocking round one.
Yeah, we did.
All right.
All right.
What am I doing? I'm over here showing.
This guy's pulling.
Yeah, bro.
Round
For the
two.
gun.
He's so ready. All right, y'all ready?
Nice. I'm nice right now. Bro. I'm feeling
Oh, you got the
What you got right there?
You joining us?
Screwdriver.
That's
Nice.
exactly what I'm working with.
Leftovers from the weekend. You know.
All right,
Brother
you
in
guys
arms. All right, that doesn't mean we're gonna let up at all. We're still running the attack. Right now, we're coming back deep strong. Round two.
Round 2. Fight.
So that, like I was saying, everything I got was new. These are all new issues. So I'm gonna start reading them because that Ice Cream Man thing seems interesting, and I'm gonna check this out. I got those Archie horror, you know that, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So I got the
Sabrina too.
Jughead, the Hunger versus
Oh wow, that's
Veronica.
Shit.
All right, okay,
So I got bloody on this one.
different.
okay.
I
Nice.
didn't really did shit like that.
She's fine too, bro. She's
Yeah, she is.
No, for real. He's fucking-
movie.
and Ben.
Page.
Jughead, the Hunger. I like that too because
I never knew it was that
it's a
deep.
nice flip on that character. That whole Riverdale thing, they did a lot of darker type of.
Never knew that.
Yeah, that's my one.
That's just like something like so dope to know though.
Yeah, it's good contrast. You know,
And that was number 2. So I'm gonna pick up number 1 before I even read this.
very nice, very nice.
So,
Round two. Let us know. Chat
new
room,
things to
don't-
read. I want new things to read. That's what I need.
Yes, we love everybody in the chat room to get involved. We definitely
And that's what that's what we're giving. We're giving people new ideas for stuff to check out.
We check in. So check with us, please, because all we doing brand new, and we always searching new ideas and just having fun with it. It's all about having fun.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
if you love the comics, then we the people for you. Feel me?
That's right. That's right.
Who is next in line to get this work? Like, what's up?
Vic Vega's ready to pull out the butterfly knives and shit.
My screen all right. I'm ready to get killed real quick.
These hands.
We're not playing. All right.
I want the
Spider Boy's up. He's pulling his knives out.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with the blood. I'm still with the bloodiness. My guy here, D Strong, is killing somebody.
Thank
We got a little red Sonya always.
Oh
yeah.
I'll throw a little light on. I got a light in front of me here.
Oh yeah.
That's
hey man, you bring up the macabre light like it's like the under like kind of under your face now,
What is that? Is that piercing through her?
So cool with the shit.
Is that shit piercing through her?
No, she's wiping it off.
Oh, okay.
She had just cut some motherfucker down.
I thought she was piercing.
Now I see what's going on, man.
Why does she look like she's aroused after that happened?
Because let me tell you right now, she might be.
She fucks Conan.
Remember the story that somebody got to be able to beat her in order to be able to sleep with her.
Yeah,
exactly.
She probably really gets off on this shit.
And this guy ain't sleeping.
She fucks Conan.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're right, D. She's hardcore.
She's a sick bitch.
She's
you know what? Not for nothing, man.
Yeah, I say the word because Red Sonja is no game. If y'all look at the history of Red Sonja, any comic fans, movie fans, she is definitely one of the most relentless ones. As a female standing down, like she takes heads off bodies,
she's a heroine or whatever.
You know what? On another note, I'll peep in your game now, Spider Boy. I know what's going on right now. I'm peeping your game. This dark thing ain't on purpose. It's not a mistake. It's on purpose. Right. You see the way he shine that light? You see the way he shine the light up under that book? Mm-hmm. And it was all looking like fucking old school hard. That shit ain't a mistake.
That's not me, bro.
That's not a mistake. I see what's going on over there. Spider Boy is pulling out the nuclear bombs on now, breaking the fourth wall on us and shit tonight.
Bro, I thought I saw Vincent Price in the corner just with a lighter.
Yo, shout out to for a minute. Yo, by the way,
I was about to hit him up on WhatsApp, like, yo, you okay?
So you know.
Are you re-up on the Kentucky bourbon?
I got your game, brother. Good game right there.
Hey, baby.
We're not playing around.
What we got next?
Combat.
They've been round 2. Everybody.
Wait. Everybody got their 4th round on this second round? We good,
second
right?
round still happening.
Still going.
It's still going on right now. We're not stopping.
Round 2. Fight.
Ready, see right,
it's all Vic. Right, Vic showed or that was last
one?
Okay, that's right. My bad.
But did I?
All right.
Okay. No, I didn't.
I'm bugging.
One of the goriest comic books, one of the goriest comic series of all time. You can't go wrong if you're going to bring up gore in comic books. You must mention Crossed.
That's borderline cheating. Fucking Crossed. Fucking Crossed. Oh my god. Crossed is ridiculous.
I knew this was coming.
Oh. Look at the detail.
There's nothing more disgusting in comics than
Crossed. Who's that? Who's doing the art? Javier what? Barana? David Labin, Javier Barana.
Yo, they would have chosen a certain type of artist that I know of that would have did that cover. It would have been game over for life.
Oh God!
Right.
Why is his hand wearing so many rings?
Yeah, look at the hand too with the jewels on.
You got mad rings.
It would have been crazy.
If you're into gore, if you like the bloody, gory, fucking disgusting, why am I reading this type shit?
I'm not even gonna fuck with it. I'm not good.
I can't.
I like to enjoy my Guinness.
One of my favorite series of all time.
Yeah.
There's no way they can ever bring this to TV or movie. It would have to be rated X and rated R, NC-7, everything all in one.
NCRX 17, 18, 9. Yeah, okay. I guess I just can't fucking go. Yo, at my first New York Comic Con, someone left a bunch of graphic novels outside on the Javits Center, and it said free on it. And I was like, is this a joke? Am I about to get fucked up? But I grabbed them up and I left, and it was all crossed. And I opened one of them, and I immediately saw a guy getting sodomized by an AK-47, and I was like, this is not my shit.
They probably
that's it.
Like, what's the purpose behind why they left that there?
Class is fucked up.
Maybe because someone was getting sodomized by an AK-47.
Why you shit? So
Just like
late
Lyric
for the
Magic
food,
Moments
so
just
we already
said.
watched it.
Crossed is messed up.
Yes.
It definitely is. It's one of my favorite series, you
if
know.
it goes for gore, you got it, bro, with that one. Because that motherfucker.
Oh,
Who
man.
played with this round?
Not playing around.
A zombie rib shack.
All right, so who didn't
Let
go
us
this
know in the
round?
chat room what y'all think about that.
You.
I didn't go this round? Okay. I'll just
All right,
did
round
go.
two. The last
you
entry
go?
of round two. Vic Vega, are you ready?
Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't know nothing about this shit. I just scooped it up because we were pressed for time. But this motherfucker look a little sick.
I got the video game for that, bro.
What the fuck
Word?
is
Yeah, the Evil Within. I got that game, bro. Yeah. That's
Okay.
a video game, bro. Bethesda, Bethesda on the bottom. It says Bethesda.
Oh, right. Bethesda. That's a company, man.
Bro, that game is dope too. And it is gory as fuck.
No shit. I gotta
yeah.
get. I gotta.
It's all stitched up. It's all sadistic. I just glanced through it. I bought it because I didn't even know this was going on. You know, I just bought it because I got sick.
Yeah, it's dope, bro.
More or less, yeah, that's my submission right there. I don't want to over exemplify it. Just drop my submission.
Word.
And
That was
such and such. So yeah, that's it.
If you get a
Let
chance
us know in
to
the
play
chat
that
room
game,
what y'all
that's a
think.
good game.
Round two comes to a bloody end. We're not fucking around out here.
I don't know.
Chewing motherfuckers' hands
I
off.
don't even know what the fuck.
That shit is. If you're gonna, you showed that the second round, so I'm wondering what your third round's gonna be. Ready? What is it gonna be? 2 girls in a cup and just intestines.
He's gonna have a dead body in his
girls
butt.
and a beheaded goat.
I killed some motherfucker for this whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Let's go, bro. Round 3.
Let us know in the chat room if you're losing your bowels, if you're vomiting or anything over there. That's what we're trying to get you to do.
All right. Last round, baby. Let's go.
All right, we're not fucking around. D Strong, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, so like I said, the ones I got were all they were all new. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read these. Definitely gonna go back and do the Jughead and Vampironica thing because I got 2, so I might as well get 1. And the Ice Cream Man, I'm gonna go. The one I got is issue 16, so I didn't realize there was that many comics of that. And then I picked up issue 4 of this one that I heard was really good too. And it's not gory, bro, but what I heard is the guy, it's called The Goon.
Oh shit!
Right, and it's a horror / action / all kinds of shit. I heard mystery.
That's upcoming gory. They're about to get eaten.
Yeah, and that's the Troll King.
What's that right there? I stepped off from it. That's the goon shit.
Yeah, that's the Troll King right there. That's getting ready to eat him.
I could tell that goon that they always had that T-shirt and hats and the gloves like that.
That cover is crazy, man. I love that.
That's what I saw. I saw the cover.
Like, you keep your soul up when you become a goon because all you do is you destined for doom type shit, and that cover telling you that.
That I would posterize that. That's a great cover, man. I never seen
like El Mundo type shit.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Goonin. I've never seen that. That's beautiful.
I've been trying to get Mike El Mundo on this bitch, man. He too busy.
Yeah, that's the troll. That's the Troll King or whatever. These are 2 characters. But yeah, I saw another cover I was gonna grab, but they had. So this is issue 4. I think there's only 5 issues out right now, maybe, or maybe there's 4. But that's me right there. I'm good.
I love it though because people always forget where the origin of the goon comes from and how it evolved to the henchmen, to the assassins, and like even when you get like let's say how Magneto got his Apocalypse got his 4 horsemen, Magneto got his House of M people. Yeah. It always evolved from that goon theory. And then you got super powered people that's fucking up every one of your favorite heroes and making this shit an epic, storyline where you don't even know if your hero gonna be able to get.
like
you know,
classic Marvel goon is like absorbing man.
Yes, sir.
He's a goon. He's gonna show up.
Goon 100%.
I mean, and cats like that.
And
But bro,
Man is an awesome goon because he plays hero sometimes too. Have y'all read that what's his name? Black the dude that has the exemplified voice. That's the beard talking about.
oh, Black Bolt.
Black Bolt. So they're locked up in the Black Bolt series. They're locked up in a prison far away from reality, where his brother manipulated it. Maximus to have Black Bolt locked up when it was supposed to be Maximus, and he was locked up with your man manipulated me.
Absorbing.
He was tortured lifetimes over and over and over in the worst way. Black Bolt had no voice, so the dog found him eventually, was able to break him out. This is all Black Bolt recent series. It was an amazing series.
Bro, Black Bolt.
He's a great character to look into.
For sure.
It's so phenomenal. I don't want to give it away no more because I think we talking too much. Where people got some comics to buy and find out.
Yeah, I do.
Let's get back to the gist of it. But that Black Bolt, when you said that was dope.
I understand.
Yeah.
I support that theory.
So anyway, I was saying I got the Goon 4. I'm going to buy 1, 2, and 3 because I want to read that. I'm going to read all of them before I get to this one. So
I gotta read it.
So that's why I'm saying I want new stuff. The new stuff I got was for our battle this week.
Right.
So y'all let me know, man. Let me know. Anyway,
Sharp projectile coming from the D Strong camp right there, and it doesn't end. We're rounding out.
It don't stop.
Couple combat.
No.
Final round right now. Moving on to Spider Boy. Show us what you got.
Final round. Fight.
What you got?
Let me tell you something.
Oh,
Let me tell you something right now. I'm about to get serious on you.
Oh shit!
Ah,
I'm about to bring the pain.
Oh,
He ain't playing with nobody right now. Oh my!
oh,
what the fuck?
What the
It's the
fuck?
Ravening.
It's like a Christmas.
Where is her body? What is her body?
Bro, she got her whole joint out, bro.
Oh yeah!
Oh,
Look at the pints of blood.
All that shit down there, pints of blood.
Oh, she's
Pints
a
of
vampire.
blood.
Oh, she's cocked open and completely under submission.
She's drunken off of blood.
That's it. But wait,
Drunken off of
there's more. I got combos.
Oh
shit. Yo, go back down again to the left.
bring that up. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
So they were hanging out.
I think that's his
It's
dark.
like, I'm just hanging out.
Now you really hanging out. Is that like a blade between her cheeks?
That shit is crazy.
Yo, I love
The
how
blood.
I thought
The
I was gonna
gore.
win.
You guys are sick.
You know,
That was beautiful.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, I don't even know. Like I want to come up after that. Shit.
That's rough.
Wow. Damn, I gotta hide my face now, man. I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to do that. God damn, fam. I thought I had it in the bag, man.
Me too.
I thought I had it in the bag, man.
It happened the way we play it. Can I do like who next? Me?
Always coming out of the fucking left field with some wild shit.
I had
Spider Boy.
Damn.
That's what we're about. Well, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna sit here and just like act like I'm down for the count. I'm gonna keep it moving.
Final round. Fight.
For everybody out there who wants one of those.
I had to put back on the fucking exclusive shit because this is the final round right now. I had to pull out something familiar. One of my greatest moments in this series, in this show. The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, you know
Bacon. That's bacon.
Oh my god, that's disrespectful.
that's fucking.
That is disrespectful.
Glenn getting his shit
That
popped
shit was
off.
like hamburger helper. We can eat it.
That's fucked up. That's just,
Yo, I remember how many people were hardcore broken when they watched the show, and they said that Bacon was the one to do that shit. Yo, people was hardcore broken. People were literally upset like that shit was real life.
I hated Glenn, and I couldn't wait for that shit to happen.
That's on the floors in the markets in China right now. Just on the floor.
Oh, what a great,
god.
what a great moment. What a great cover.
She came ready for this battle.
Come, get some, bro. I
Damn, dude.
can't fuck with
You reminded me of that shit. You reminded me of that. No lie, that is one of the fucking worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Love it.
When I read that comic book, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then when he's sitting there, and he goes, "Maggie." I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Maggie.
That's what you just showed
No,
up.
I was jumping up and running around the room happy as fuck. I hated that character so much. I was like, please, I can't wait. Yo, when he bashed his head in, I think I shed a tear of joy.
So I was around people that were diehard fans, and I didn't give a fuck about it. And all I had to hear them go was,
It was a triumphant moment. Beautiful moment.
And I was like,
they should do it. They should do a comic. What if comic spinoff, right? What if Shane would have lived and not Rick?
That would be dope. That's a dope what if.
Not Rick.
That's a dope what if.
Now, but still,
the
sickest motherfucking cover, hands fucking down. Like that mutilated woman with a saw cut between her vagina was like, we didn't even top that shit yet.
We're not over. We got one more round to go. Vic Vega, are you ready to rob the last bodega?
Ready to rob.
Let's do it.
Final round. Fight.
Jesus fuck. What the fuck do I do? All right. Shit, I got yeah, goodness gracious. Okay, I had an amputee, I had this and that third. This is my last one because I wasn't ready for this. And so we're gonna have Bloodshot, all head gutting loose.
Oh, okay. There's a beheading right there.
Bloodshot
plastic because y'all can't see what's really going on with his gut.
Or that's why I was taking him out too.
He's done.
Oh wow, I like it. Yeah, that's fantastic.
The whole Thanksgiving dinner around him, bro. Look at that shit. It's just so fucking.
That's the whole nine right there.
Yeah, that meets the requirements for sure.
And who are these guys? I
wish I could have told you. I just bought this.
Man, that shit is dope.
I legit just bought it. And when we came to the gory thing, because that was always an idea. I didn't know it was gonna happen tonight, and I was gonna be invited to the show tonight. So I was just like, here you go.
Right.
You know, but
you did your thing.
Yeah. He's you already know this boy is just as good as
that's 100% in pocket right there.
You know what's crazy? Go up a little bit because there's a part where he's. Is that Bloodshot's hand holding the samurai sword?
Oh,
it is, right?
Oh, shit.
That shit's crazy, bro.
What the fuck?
His hand is amputated off of there, bro. That is nuts.
I didn't even peep that.
What kind of beer is that he got back?
He's strong.
Oh, that's his own hand holding the sword in his.
That's the motherfucker's canteen that keep motherfuckers killing. Look how they smiling.
That shit is dope. Yeah. They're just out. It's a day. Those are the three, bro. Man, I'm not even gonna go there right now. I was gonna say foul shit, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
they look like them three motherfuckers from Georgia. To tell you the truth, you know what I'm talking about. It just got indicted. Fuck them. Okay.
By the way,
I can't wait for them to get into general population.
Around too. If y'all watch that show on BBC, Orphan Black is a very good show to check into. This chick plays the same actress.
Yo, put it on single cam so we can see that. Ready? Ready.
The actress that plays this.
Wait a minute, is that one of your wild cards for the
wild card?
Not really.
Well, that's what we get into right now. Is the wild card. Before we get into all that
wild cards.
All right, so let's
jump a little ahead.
Let's move on.
You know now, every
learning
cover
that
combat.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we can't decide on.
Oh no, that wasn't the wild card. That was the wild card.
I did have one that I was gonna put into the mix, but I know Andrew will like this one though.
Oh.
But it wasn't as up to par as I wanted. But you know this man can't be ignored when it comes to the gore.
Oh
yeah! Look at that shit. Yes, sir. That's that Frost Giant's daughter right there.
Blood on snow.
Right there, got the snow right there.
Blood
on Conan just cut.
Well, you know, not to do no music shit, but you know how the song.
I can't. I'm on live on.
Blood on snow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I don't think you know
impromptu theme music right there. That was fantastic.
All right.
I got a wild.
I know how it goes when of course a nigga put that sword in that demon. Everybody get goosebumps. Be like.
Let us know what you think about that cover combat in the chat room, y'all. Because we definitely
magic salute.
We definitely want to make sure that y'all are a part of this. The entire idea.
What's up? Dragon Ball Talk. What's up?
For sure. And also, Paranorm just fell in too. Big up to Paranorm.
Yeah, that was said. Yeah.
Right.
Now, these ideas come from the chat room. Cover combat itself comes in the chat room. So we like to ask y'all what y'all think the next theme should be for next week. Sometimes we come up with it right here on the fly at the end and the tail end of what we just did.
I would like to know today so that I could prepare for.
We do that every time though, D.
Yeah,
we always do it at the end of the show, and then you be like, "What's cover combat?"
Then what happens?
Because I still got a wild card.
It's fucking Wednesday, and I don't know what the combat is. So it's like, what are we?
We say
it at the end of the show every week.
But
okay. So
within a day or two know what we're getting into, so we could look search. Even over the weekend, even this weekend, before we even start, the next week. If and when is on it, you know what I'm saying? Like we could book search and go hard with it. That's my assumption. Because when I'm in the comic shop, I'm like, oh, you're gonna have me on next week? I'm about to fucking dig real deep and pay extra money for this book to fucking work. Like
another thing that we talked about before was the new little twist that we had on it before called character combat.
Oh yeah, we didn't. That we actually talked about that off of camera. See, that's what I was bugging out because he was like, watch the show. I kept watching the show. I never saw it. We talked about that shit after we got off the fucking camera.
Right.
It was character combat. It was backstage when everybody was done with the show.
Yeah, that didn't have anything.
Because I kept going back trying to find it.
That character combat was an idea where we decided that instead of trying to battle with cover art, we're gonna battle with cover characters.
Well, I want to do that, but let's do team ups. Let's do tag teams. Tag team combat.
Tag team combat.
What do you mean?
Two characters on a cover, and their power structure, whatever they are.
We're taking it to tier 2 before we even do tier 1.
I think it's better that way. I think it's better that way because there's a lot more characters.
Jim, Alex Ross.
So you want to combine team up and combat at the same time?
Team up, combat. But here's the thing that makes it cool. It doesn't matter if it's villains or heroes. If you got a villain fighting a hero, that's your team. You know what I mean?
No,
No,
we
like
gotta start one-on-ones because you're thinking it's too much variables going into two characters against two characters against two characters against two. Come on, it's too deep.
I got a lot of team up. I got a lot of team up comics.
it would have to be two of them.
There's plenty of comics.
Manipulate the
You
system.
got plenty of comics with just one person on the.
Be like two of us versus two of us. Like let's say like Ray C and Spider Boy versus me and D Strong. It would have to be something like that.
But I
And
mean,
then up and get the players together.
You got plenty of comics with one person on the cover, D.
I was just saying, but there's a lot with multiple people on the covers now.
Right, but then it's like you're taking too much into trying to judge who's gonna win that war when you put two people against two people. Then we got to think of two different persons' powers against two other people's powers.
But here's the problem with having one. Here's the problem with having one. You put Thanos on with the Infinity Gauntlet. Come on, B. That's not really a battle, right?
I can explain to you why Sabrina the Teenage Witch could beat Thanos.
Exactly. Don't act like you know. Don't act like it's already done. Whoever you think you got.
With Thanos in the glove. On the block, you're gonna break.
So D,
What do you got, man?
so D, you bring Thanos with his little gauntlet, and then you bring your Thanos with his little gauntlet, and we'll see what happens.
Sit down, please.
I'll bring Sabrina, a goat, and a couple of witches. I'm out here. I gotta go.
You think it's that easy, huh? You think it's that easy with your little Thanos?
I'm going with the goons. That's my first choice. No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's a better cover idea for a best cover clash where it's two characters clashing. That's a good cover battle. And we got Paranorma throwing out a bunch of suggestions. They got they got best spelling ever, best foreign language, covers with real life people on them. That's a weird shit.
I got a lot of those. I've been
weird.
Photo covers. Photo covers. I like that.
I'm digging on everything
I
now.
photo
So I
covers.
just need to know. So photo covers then? Is that what we're
I like that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay, sounds good to me. So photo covers on okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. All right. Beautiful.
He said
I just
covered
need
with
to know.
vinyl records on
And
them.
now I know.
Oh, that's more
I got
obscure.
the hip hop joints and the toy joints, the action figure joints.
I like that. See, Paranorm has a lot of good ideas. We need to get him as a guest on the show one of these weeks.
Fuck yeah. When he ready, he just let it be known. Like, hey guys, next week, bum bum bum.
He doesn't collect comic books at all. He's just gonna talk shit.
But he's making rules over here. He said eliminate the weakest player after round one. Eliminate? Because then that's
kind of tough because we're all really showing gems, man. I mean, it's like I said a long time ago when we first started doing this. Nobody's really winning because everybody's winning, man. You're showing some dope shit, you know?
I'm trying to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take your life.
Paranorm will be the completely heartless judge in the middle who will make this
Lobo's always
true battleground.
Lobo
But yo, man, we've been on for a long time tonight. We had a lot to show. I got more books to show for real. Next week is going to be another amazing show. Whatever we come up with, we will discuss offline during the week, like we do. Big up to my brothers. Big up to Russ Shadow, who didn't make it up tonight. Shouts out to the whole chat room, everybody who was in here with us tonight. Thank y'all for engaging with us and giving us your suggestions and comments and all kinds of shit. We'll be back next week. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, hit the likes, leave some comments, let your peoples know about it.
Add on everything.
Please, man. Stay safe out there, mask up, and don't forget, pretty soon we have the official comic book trap house. Fucking
bad.
Right
Look,
here.
I want that with the matching shirt.
Solid gold. This is actual solid gold right here.
Bro, I want that with the matching shirt, bro. I'll take a 3X on the shirt. I want that with the matching shirt, bro.
No problem, man. I got you. The fucking bejeweled joints, man, right here. This is made out of actual Saskatchewan gold.
That's Saskatchewan barbarian tusk.
Yeah. Yeah. Saskatchewan mongoose teeth.
Yeah.
Shaving.
Canal Street Gold.
That shit gives you like plus. That shit gives you like plus 17 armor, bro. Straight up.
Green neck. Green neck.
Big up to y'all, man. We out for now. We love y'all. We'll be back next week. Comic Book Trap House. We out.
Word. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Yo.
Bro.
Peace.